Hey TechKnowStuds, did you know you can share out files on your computer to other computers on your network? In this lesson, let's go over sharing files using a Windows system. There are times we want to share out files and folders to other devices on our network. Here we have a home network. It consists of a router and a switch and several devices that are on this network. Let's say we have a machine that has some files and folders on it, and we want to share that out to other devices on this network. What we can do is we can set up a share on this machine and give access to other machines so they can have access to those files and folders. I'm on my demo machine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a folder that I'm going to share out. So I'm going to open up File Explorer, and with File Explorer open, I'm going to share this out with, or I'm going to create this share on the E drive. So I've selected the E drive. I'm going to right click on here and say new and create a new folder. And let's just give this a name. So we're going to call this, how about file share. So we'll call it file share. I'm going to right click on this. We're going to go to properties and there's this sharing tab. So I'm going to click the sharing tab and there's this share button here. So I'm going to click on share. And now this is a way that we can start sharing out this folder. The first thing I need to do is select who am I going to share this to. So for instance, we have the demo user is marked as the owner, permission level owner on here. So we're going to select, I'm going to do everyone. And the reason why I'm going to do everyone is there's actually two sets of permissions on here. There's this share permission right here. So this is the share permission. And then there's the NTFS permissions. What I want to do in this case is I just want to manage everything through the NTFS permissions. And so to do that, I can give everyone, I can add everyone to here and give them the read-write control here. So that way they have access to read and write. That's everyone. But this doesn't necessarily give everyone access to this folder. So what happens is that it's going to work with both the share permissions and also the NTFS permissions. So I'm just going to click on here, share. And now it's only going to be access to those who have access to this folder. So it says the folder is shared. I'm going to click on done. And here's where the NTFS permissions are at. So on the NTFS permissions, you can see that everyone does have full control on here, so I can actually change that if I want to. And then the demo users has full control on this as well. So we've got the demo user is the one that I'm going to log in. So this is where we can control this and give access to only specific users and have a lot more granular control with it. So let's log in as demo users. There's a couple things I need to look up now for this in order to access this share. One of them is either the computer name or the IP address. To keep it simple, I'm just going to use the IP address. So to look up the IP address of this machine, I'm going to bring up a command prompt. And I'm going to type in ipconfig, and we'll take a look and see at what's assigned to it. So 192.168.42.91. Okay, so we'll have to remember that. And then we'll also see the demo user here. We need to see what is the what account is that. So what is the user account for that? So I'm going to type in here computer management, and I'll hit enter. And here again, I can access different areas. I can access the users on this machine, but this is the one I like to go to. So I'm going to open up the demo user, and under demo user, I can see that the full name, profile, I can find out different information with this. So if I need to reset this account, I can do that. So here's the account that I'm going to use, the demo user. I jumped on another machine. This happens to be a Windows server here. So I jumped on this Windows server, and let's see how we can gain access to that network share. What I'm going to do, there's actually several different ways I could do this. I'm going to open up a run. So I'm going to hit the start and type in run and hit enter. And this is my favorite way of typing it in. And what I'll do is I'll type in // And then the machine name, or in this case, we're going to use an IP address just to make it simple. So 192.168.42.91 is the one that we took a look at. And then I'm going to hit backslash, and then I can type in the name of the share, or we're just going to hit OK for now and see what pops up here. So it's giving it's asking for credentials here, and this is where I'm going to type in my demo user. And then for the password, I'm going to type in the password for that, and I'm going to click on OK with this. It opens up. Now I see my two shares. I've got this test share that I must have created earlier, and then I've got this file share in here. So what I'm going to do is open up this file share, and we're going to give it a test run by creating a text document. And we'll say hello, how about that, and hit enter. And we'll even open it up and just say this is a test document, and we'll save that. So file save. And let's jump on the other machine now and take a look at and see what it looks like. Okay, I'm back on the other machine. So I'm going to open up this file share in here, and you can see the hello text here. And I open it up, and I can see this is a test document. So there it is. So what we've done is we've shared out this folder, and now everyone has access to this folder to drop files into it, or in order to access any files and folders, share out all these different files. So that is a way that we can share on Windows machines.